another week. Now let's read.
On the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread, unto the Lord. 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread.
Okay, all right. Let me explain this to you. From 14, the 15th day is the first day that is starting of the third Sabbath, or the third week. 7 days on to that will take you right back to the end of another Sabbath.
That's right.
3 times 7 is 21. Those are 3 Sabbaths. Read on. Read on.
In the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no several work therein.
All right. Now read.
But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days.
See that? 7 days. 7 days.
In the 7th day is an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. That means hard labor. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye be come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest.
All right.
And he shall wave the shofar before the Lord to be accepted for you on the morrow after the Sabbath.
See that?
The priest shall wave it. So you have to have a Sabbath, right?
Had to have a Sabbath. Now, let's jump down here to verses. Let's jump to 15.
Okay. All right. Y'all can continue reading, but we're going to go on down to 15 for time's sake.
We're going to read 15 here.
And the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering.
Okay, we had 15?
15. 7 Sabbaths shall be completed.
Okay, 7 shall be completed. Okay, all right. Now, 7 Sabbaths shall be completed. Right, my sisters and brothers? Now, 7 times 7 is what? 49. See that? That's 7 Sabbaths shall be completed. Now, let's read.
But you got to also think about this, Israel. If y'all do your Sabbaths only based on moons, 7 Sabbaths, half y'all be dead by the time it's time for y'all to have y'all's.
That's right. Now,
that's not what he's talking about.
Now, look what he says here now, verse 16.
Verse 16. Even unto the morrow.
Tomorrow, okay. That's the
Eve until the morrow. After the seventh Sabbath. Ye shall number 15 days.
See that? After the Sabbath. 15 days is the beginning of what? Another week.
Another week.
Because 7 and 7 is 14.
Starts the first day.
See what I'm saying? See, so
and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord. Ye shall bring out of your habitations 2 wave loaves of 2/10 deal. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baked with leaven.
Okay.
They are the fruits unto
the first fruit.
The first fruits unto the Lord.
Unto the Lord. All right. Now, my sister and brother, for time's sake, we're going to break off right here. But we have one other scripture to read to you, because we have a whole lot to talk about here on the Sabbath. This is only the beginning of this is number 1 teaching on the Sabbath, and we're going to continue, and we're going to break this thing down where we and all of our people will understand what the Most High requires of us. Okay. Now let's go to 2 Kings 5. Now we're going to show you something here, because there have been a lot of chatter out there talking about the Sabbath, this and the Sabbath, that. Nobody wants to really challenge it. But here, a lot of me.org, we're not afraid to challenge anything. I mean, because what we say is, it comes from the Most High. I'm not here to make up stuff to try to be popular or to try to do anything to anybody. We're here for only Israel, our sisters and brothers, and to give them information and to help them in any way that we possibly can concerning the Most High. Now, let us look at it in the book of 2 Kings, verse 5. Now, we're going to read here some scriptures out here. We're going to read probably from verse 1 down to verse. Let's look at verse 9 and 10 also, okay? We're going to read one. We can, let's read that.
No, I got to get to one.
We're going to read chapter 5 in 1 Kings. Get there.
Get it. I got a computer here.
She's going to get it there, but we're going to read chapter 5 from verses 1 down to verses 10. And it is a lot of very, very important stuff in it. I mean, these scriptures they are power packed too. And like as I say, we don't have time to explain everything out of it, but we're going to pull up some of the things that we think that you should know. Okay, now let's read.
Now Naaman, captain of the host of the king of Syria, was a great man with his master, and honorable, because by him the Lord had given deliverance unto Syria. He was also a mighty man in valor, but he was leprous.
He was a leprous. Isn't that something?
This great, powerful, wonderful man had leprosy, y'all. He didn't have no hue.
But everybody else was black around him. Now let's read.
And the Syrians had gone out by companies and had brought away captive out of the land of Israel a little maid. And she waited on Naaman's wife.
Okay, now remember now, she is a little maid that was captive. She was an Israelite. She was out of Israel. Okay, let's read.
And she said unto her mistress,
to Naaman's wife,
would God my Lord were with the prophet that is in Samaria, for he would recover him of his leprosy.
See that? A what? A prophet.
Listen to what she said. Listen to what she said. But listen to me. Then the watchman is going to explain to you what he does. She said, a who? Prophet.
A prophet. A prophet.
All right. And one went in. Is that right? Am I right? No. And she said unto her mistress, would God my Lord were with the prophet that is in Samaria, for he would recover him of his leprosy.
Right.
The prophet would.
Right, the prophet. Got it.
And one went in and told his Lord, saying, thus said, the maid that is of the land of Israel.
In other words, so-and-so said so-and-so. Yeah, that's how it goes.
This is one from Israel. We got captive. And the king of Syria said, go to, go. And I will send a letter unto the king of Israel. And he departed and took with him 10 talents of silver and 6,000 pieces of gold and 10 changes of raiment.
Now,
check that out, y'all.
Now he's sending all this to the king of Israel. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? But we're going to show y'all. We're going to show y'all that God is very particular. About how he does things.
Now y'all see, one thing we really want to bring out to y'all is this thing here. He sent with him 10 changes of raiment. Remnant. Why? Because you can't go before the king looking any kind of way. He had to look his best. He had to be sharp to go stand before the king of Israel.
And he bought.
And he brought the letter to the king of Israel, saying, now when this letter is come into thee, behold, I have wherewith sent Naaman my servant to thee, that thou mayest recover him of his leprosy.
Isn't that something?
Very important to get rid of that leprosy.
Now, he is sending this letter to the king of Israel. Now watch the response that you get here.
And it came to pass, when the king of Israel had read the letter, he rent his clothes and said, am I God to kill and to make alive?
Now stop right there. See, Israel, back in the day, when our ancestors was in their own land and they was doing like the Most High said, it was known all throughout our generations that God was the one that was killing. Wasn't no damn devil. Wasn't no damn Lucifer.
Satan didn't kill nobody.
I mean, honestly, man, my sister.
And stop putting Satan in the group with Lucifer and the devil.
See here? I mean, this is plain as day. Here's the king of Israel saying, I'm not God, the one that kills and make alive. Okay. All of them knew it. All of Israel knew that God was dangerous and still is.
And they didn't understand this. Because when the maiden went to them, she said the prophet. She didn't say, my king, the Lord, my king can heal. She said, there's a prophet in Israel.
There's a prophet.
But Naaman, thinking he's somebody, sent him to the king, thinking that was going to get him somewhere with the king of Israel.
Told him to go to the prophet. But anyway, look what he says here.
That this man do a sin unto me to recover a man of his leprosy?
What kind of foolish talk is that? I'm not God. I can't do nothing like that. That's what the king is saying. Then he says,
wherefore consider, I pray you, and see how he seeth a quarrel against me.
See that? That's an argument.
Made him mad.
How can you bring this to me knowing I can't do nothing like that? But anyway, look what he says here.
And it was so when Elijah, the man of God.
The man of God is in Israel. And see the thing about Elijah, you do the research on him, he had a dual office. He had a dual office, prophet and priest.
Prophet and priest.
Now, look what he says here. See, because, if any of y'all know how to read the Bible, y'all know about Israel when a person caught leprosy, who could denounce him and say he was unclean?
Who could say he was clean or unclean?
The priest.
Nobody but the priest.
Nobody but the priest.
They didn't run and fall down from their king.
Nobody but the priest. So I know here, I mean, just by that shows you that Elijah, he has two offices. He's a priest and also a prophet. Now, let's go forward here.
When Elijah, the man of God, had heard that the king of Israel had rent his clothes, that he sent to the king, saying, wherefore hast thou rent thy clothes?
What is the problem?
Who's messing with my king?
What is the problem?
Who has upset my king?
What is wrong? What is going on?
Let him come now to me.
Show him to me. Show him to me. I got something for him.
And he shall know that there is a prophet in Israel.
In Israel. See that? See that? See that? See, my sisters and brothers, we here at LoudMeNoMore.org. We want you to know that God has set a watchman in the midst of Israel. Because anything that we have been challenged with, it's no problem. The Most High just gives it to us. He may not give it to us right then, but in due time. And like I said on many other occasions, I am not going to tell you to do something that I can't back up.
That's right.
I am here to prove everything that I said. And as I said before, we're going to finish this Sabbath. And as we always say, happy Sabbath, Israel. Until next time, shalom.
You're in the middle of an epic mix with DJ ZX.